Peace, peace. Barigani, Islam, Salam, Hete Pu, Rahubat, Gino Laku Ninani, Chief Noble Bandele, Elamine back again for a live. Today we're going to do a live. Today's topic is dealing with high vibrational yoni. Okay. Why men need high vibrational yoni, and what the heck is high vibrational yoni, right? So we're going to get into that. Before we get into that, check out this book. I'm going to do a libation, a very quick libation, if I add, just real short, but it's based off of the holy ancestral covenant that we have. So we're gonna be using that real quick, and I'm gonna just give libation real quick, and it's just I say to the brothers and sisters, but it's in the presence of the all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-present Creator, by whatever name it is known by. We pour Ashe, and I got my plan right here. Ashe. We pour for our celestial ancestors, known from different cultures by different names. To some, they are known as the Neteru, Orishas, or what they know as angels. We pour for them, Ashe. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, Ashe. Just getting started. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick libation, nothing major, but I did want to acknowledge that. But before we get into the topic, please check out, like the video. Please subscribe to the videos. We got a lot of different videos we've done. Man, we got a lot of videos going back over a few years, so there's a lot of videos for you to check out. And there is, like I said, we've been going live for the past week or so. So that's going to be the trend, is to go live. But I'm also dropping videos that are not necessarily live as well. I just dropped a video tonight dealing with NFTs. So, the variety of things that we talk about and topics we deal with are, we're open to anything. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, this is late night live, and I'm just waiting around to see if I get any people on the set. I think this would be a very good topic today. Like I said, we dealing with high vibrational yoni. Why do men, or why should men have high vibrational yoni? And really, why is it important for women to have high vibrational yoni? That is, the topic. For those who don't know what yoni is the Nzuri and Dugu. Way, you good? Good to see you on the set. Just getting started. Did a little libation, you know what I'm saying? But like this topic, man, I haven't really touched a lot of this topic, but this came to me really just dealing with my queen and my goddess. And, the fact that I appreciate a sister who is a thinker and what is known as a conscious sister or whatnot. But, I appreciate those sisters and, the power that they wield. A lot of them don't even know the power that they have, but, a lot of sisters are not vibrating at a high level. Okay, so a lot of us know higher and lower self, and what we really talking about is that low vibration. Okay, a low vibrational person can cause low vibration yoni. You see what I'm saying? And so, but it get a little deeper than that. I don't want you to think just because you a low vibrational person that you know that the yoni is also low vibrational or vice versa. I mean, sometimes these things are not necessarily working at the same exact vibration, but when we dealing with low vibrational people, okay, it tends to cause a lot of issues. Okay, so our thing today is we're talking about uh, high vibrational yoni. Yeah, like I said, brother, what is yoni? Yoni is the female's private part, bro. It's the uh, you know what we call that kitty cat. You know what I mean? That's what a yoni is. So, uh, the yoni is a more ancient term. The yoni is more of a spiritual term, if you will, rather than other things. But uh, what I want to talk about, and basically, it's like we so used to. Yeah, exactly, bro. It's gonna be wild, man. It's gonna get wild tonight. This ain't really for the average, the average person, and especially for the children, But they should know this. This is, sex has always been a something that's been perverted in Western society, and that's the first thing I want to say. Society here in the West has perverted the use of it. Even like YouTube want to they don't even like you using certain terms and words dealing with sex. So in Western society, the yoni, um, and sex and all those things are taboo, but yet it sells everything. But it's been perverted. Okay, and that's really a part of a low vibration. It's the fact that the perversion of the West and how they go about dealing with sex and how they deal with our private parts. You know what I'm saying? Like take into key we don't take into consideration that the yoni needs to be high vibrational. Okay. We think that, just to clean it up, make sure it's clean and, smell good and this and that, or that is, the WAP. We got, so this is the thing. It's WAP versus HVY. Okay. HVY. So we got wet ass P versus high vibrational yoni. Okay. Because just because you got wet yoni, they think that that's what you need. But see, WAP is really dealing with low vibrational thinking, and that's low. WAP could be low vibration yoni. Okay, but high vibration can spark your life. Yeah, WAP. That's what I got too. WAP versus HVY. So my thing is this, man. We got to stop having sex with low vibrational yoni. Okay, because low vibrational yoni, it creates stagnant. It causes procrastination, and um, it can also cause sexually transmitted disease. You know what I'm saying? That's what low vibrational yoni does, and the reason why is because of a woman's pH. The pH of a woman, it can be acidic, and if it's an acidic condition, it is at a vibration. Okay, that's from the physical standpoint because a lot of women will have yeast infection. They'll have you know some kind of maybe some kind of sexually transmitted disease. Um, but usually, I mean, not even just sexually transmitted, but just the fact that they can have like an imbalance and it'll cause a smell or it'll cause certain issues down there for a woman, and that is part of the low vibration. That doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Doesn't mean that they're an evil person. I'm not saying any of these things, but it can be at a low vibration. Okay, and the thing about it is, if you having sex with a low vibrational vagina, it's not gonna do anything but slow you down. Okay, and it tends that woman would tend to be low vibrational. It's herself. So a lot of times, like we got a lot of times we look at the wrong thing. Like we'll look at a woman's look. A woman can, look great because there's a lot of things out here for women to use to enhance their appearance. I mean, like we've seen all the videos, man. Like we've seen sisters look like nothing, looking like a 4, and get some makeup, and she come out looking like an 8 or a 9. She get her weave, she puts on the eyebrow, the eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? She does the contouring on the skin. I mean, like women have a lot of tricks to show to make themselves look, better. And with their body, you know what I mean? Like, we used to laugh at I'm gonna get you something because she came out with the fake everything on, at the end of the whole skit. But in today's time, that is reality. I mean, can shape the contour of her body. She can make herself look 10 times better than she really is, and we go off of that. Or I mean, she might be an attractive woman, and I think the thing that we get caught up on is looking at a woman from the physical appearance, okay, and thinking that, like I said, that she got some wop, and you good, but not realizing what all comes with a low vibrational. Okay, like I want to get into like a lot. I mean, I kind of was looking at this after, like I said, after I was talking with my goddess, and it just came to me about low vibrational vagina, low vibrational yoni, and I started just thinking back, and just I did some research. So basically, what we call a high vibrational yoni, it has a higher vibration based on the thought of a woman, the diet, okay, and the spiritual connection. Okay, all these things play a part in the vibration. Okay, so we talk about the lifestyle of a low vibration yoni. Okay, okay. We look at the lifestyle, the wealth, the mentality. Most times when you look at low vibrational women, there's been trauma, okay, in their lives. They're not eating right, okay. Those two things right there, we stop right there. They're traumatized. A traumatized woman, all like these vibrations, they're thought. To be traumatized causes a thought. This thought resonates through the body, okay. But one of the most sensitive and of our body is the yoni, okay. These things are stored, like these thoughts, these vibrations, this energy is stored in the yoni, okay. And trauma is part of fear. Trauma is it's a low vibrational thinking. It's a low vibrational incident. Now, I mean, tragic as it is, if a woman has been, raped or been assaulted, or, just has certain things that happen to them, these things can cause trauma. And because it's trauma, it breaks down the vibration of the body. Okay. So so what I'm saying is, and what I mean by that is, so like say if you look at, because vibration is frequency, okay? If you look at like the megahertz of love, when you look at love, love is at a 528 hertz, okay? That's love. Or when you're trying to awaken your intuition, 741 hertz. So those are higher vibrations, okay? The foods you eat, there are certain foods that you eat that are high vibration. So, for example, if you eat a lot of processed food, processed are very low vibration. Now, I'm not saying that you're never going to eat it, but if that's the main consumption of your diet is like cooked, meats, processed food, things of that nature, those are low vibration. Okay, so you're not really giving your body and you're not giving your private parts really any nutrients. You're not raising the vibration. Okay, uh, so if you look at those, right, but then let's look at the vibration of fear. If you look at the vibration of fear, fear is 19 hertz. Okay, so you got 528 for love, 741 for awakening intuition, but you got 19 hertz for fear. So a lot of times living in fear, induced by the public, is induced by uh, your thoughts. Okay, a lot of people live in fear. A lot of women live in a fearful thinking. Okay, they're always worrying about certain things, this and that nature, and those things resonate. Fear is a low vibration. When we look at who we dealing with, when we're as a man, when we're looking at who we dealing with women, we looking, everybody's talking about Kevin Samuels or whatever. He's talking about certain things in a woman, you know, that's more economic. That's more physical. You know what I mean? And I get that. But when we talking about like the vibe, the vibration, when you dealing with certain, like I said, when you dealing with this Yoni and the woman's in fear, she's eating wrong, her thinking is wrong, that's a low vibration. And you are putting your rod in low vibration Yoni. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you understand that energy, what it will do? Okay? Like we said, when a woman's in a low vibration, she carries sexually transmitted, not just sexually transmitted disease, she can carry sexually transmitted spirits. Okay? Spirits. We've all gotten to the understanding that if a woman is sleeping with a man and the man is low vibration, okay, because it's not just women that are low vibration. I mean, men are low vibration, and if a man has a low vibration, his sperm is low vibration, and if this woman is taking his sperm into her yoni, that's causing her to have a low vibration as well. So, and those are the spirits. Okay. Now, if the woman is already low vibration and she's getting with a man who's a low vibration, these low vibrational people carry negative energy around them in the form of spirits. Okay. I know them, we call them dark deceased. So, a dark deceased or a spirit that's low vibration can dwell around a low vibrational person and they can transmit this to the next person. Okay. If your yoni is vibrating low, you collect these sexually transmitted spirits. Okay. And that's what a lot of people have been talking about. Because a lot of people say that a woman collects the spirit or the essence of every man that she's with. And if that is true, then if they're sleeping with low vibrational men, they are going to create a low vibrational vortex within their yoni, which will in return, she'll send that vibration back out to the man. Okay, so it's like a cycle. It becomes a. So even with that, understanding that the vibration of the yoni, it will attract low vibrational rod. It'll a penis. It'll attract a low vibrational penis. So a lot of times when women or are saying they can't find a man or they keep running type of man, it's just not. It's not just the vibration that they taking and putting out there in the universe just with their aura, but the balance in their yoni. Because you understand this, one of the most powerful energies is sex. The most powerful energy that we can use is sex. And your chakra, these lower chakras are sending out a vibration. Okay? You understand that our chakras sending out vibrations. They're moving at a certain speed, okay, based on the vibration. That's why people use tuning forks. That's why when you meditate, you use certain mantras. And you're not supposed to, like when you do a mantra, when you do meditation, you got 7 main chakras, which represents the 7 or the 8. You got 8 octaves in the music, okay, on the keyboard. You got 8 octaves, okay. So like do re mi fa sol la ti da. When you saying those do re mi fa sol la ti da, I might have been a little off, but I'm saying each one has a note. Each one carries a tune, a vibration, a frequency. And so each frequency is designated to each chakra. Okay. And the sacral chakra is designated to your yoni, your private parts. Okay. So if that chakra is vibrating low, you're going to attract low vibrational chakra people. You know what I'm saying? Like you going it's common sense. So what I'm saying is this low vibe will attract a low vibe penis, which will create spiritual disease. Okay? It will create a spiritually transmitted disease. Low vibe yoni will have more attachment to low-level spiritual beings. Okay? The yoni, think about this. I mean, like, because men have penis, and that's a strong vibration as it on its own. But think about the yoni. The yoni actually bring spirits into the physical realm. Okay? Their duty is really like interdimensional in a sense, if you think about it. Okay? They're dealing from pulling something from a spiritual realm and bringing it into the physical. So they're going to have a lot more attachment to spiritual or spirits, I should say. You're going to have spirits attaching to it. And we all know, like I said, dark deceased spirits are spirits that are usually have passed, and these people are still earthbound, okay? And these people still are trying to live off of what they lived on when they was alive. So, for example, if you have an alcoholic person that passes away, in his dark deceased form as a spirit, he will tend to gravitate toward people who drink a lot of alcohol. So he might hang out in a bar. That might be the best place for him to go, or that spirit to go. And so for the same thing with low vibration or low vibrational people in that matter, they will attract people who may have passed that were perverts, who had passed who were very sexually active, who are still looking for that sexual activity. Okay. You know, So what do we need to do? We need to create a higher vibration, because with that higher vibration, you can break the karma of the low vibrational beings and disease. That's the key, is to up your vibration in that region. Okay. And okay, now I know you like, man, y'all crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm this nigga crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you talking about this and that. But think about this: a pH, your pH balance. Okay, your pH balance is a form of a vibration. Okay, so if your pH balance is off, if you're acidic, acidity is a vibration. It is a low vibration. So if you have acidity, you're going to create disease. Period. You know what I'm saying? So looking at this, like I said, I'm trying to think about it. You know what I mean? Um, let's look at it from a more spiritual aspect. High vibrational Yoni has a spirit of Heteru. It has a spirit of Heteru, or what you call Yamaya. Okay? Yamaya, Heteru, okay? Oshun, okay? That is the spirit of the essence of what women strive to be. Okay? These orishas are dealing or associated with sexual energy. Okay? Heteru, sexual energy. Okay? So, from what I was reading and studying, they say that Yamiya is located at the base of the lumbar spine. Okay? That is the sacral. So the sacral chakra being related to sex energy. Okay? Positive energy. All right? So what I'm saying is that when you're looking at Yemiya Heteru from the positive side, it will cause you to have a high vibration. Okay? So this is what it is. You got sex energy equals vibration equals frequency. Okay? So we talked about the frequency, having high frequency. Now, sex energy is known to be around 417 hertz, or between 210 and 417 hertz. Okay? Now, low vibrational Yoni is the negative side of Yamoja or Yemiya or Heteru. Okay? It's the negative side. Each Orisha does have a positive and a negative side. Most of our women and most of this society is dealing with the negative side of Heteru. So what am I mean by that? All right, Heteru or Yemiya, Oshun, these are the feminine aspects. Okay, they are sensual beings. Okay, break the vibration. Yes, I break the vibration. You mean as far as break it down, or you saying like break the cycle of the vibration? Break the vibration, break the tie. Okay, I'm just, because that's a good question. I mean, that's a good thought. I mean, that's a key for us to, like, if we are low vibrational, if we have low vibrational sex energy, it is key really for us to meditate to bring that back into balance. And I feel like bringing, like, most of us understand like the chakras and all those things are the spiritual, and once those are in control, then the physical will be better. Okay. What herbs are good to help vibration? Well, herb wise, that's a good question. Herb wise, I don't know off, like, for, but food wise, I know like green food. like eating chlorophyll. Things rich in chlorophyll help bring that vibration up. Okay, and then truthfully, if you look at what's good, what foods are good for your sacral chakra, those would be good as well. I know like earthy foods are good for your chakral, your chakral, your sacral chakra. You know what I'm saying? Like eating certain like dark potato, like not white potatoes because that's too starchy, but like your dark brown potatoes, uh, wild rice. Those things are good for on the earthly side for your sacral chakra. Okay, um, but like for sexual potency, um, like what is it? Yohimbi. Yohimbi is a good herb to help raise the vibration of that. Okay, um, but for real, I really need to look more up at the other herbs that are good for the vibration. But uh, um, I'll tell you something else, especially for women. From what I understand from the queens, from the goddesses, Yoni steam baths, okay, and Yoni pearls. They have Yoni pearls, y'all, and steam baths, okay. These cleanse and raise the vibration. Now, the steam bath, from what I understand, is an herbal mix, and I don't know exactly what the herbs are, but you can look it up, okay. But there are herbs that they put together, and then they basically steam these things, and they steam them, and the steam raises up into their yoni, okay, and that helps clean it. Now, the thing about it is, most women don't do that. Most women don't do particular things to help raise that vibration. You see, because like I said, most women are worried about having just WAP. You know, the culture is saying, "Oh, if I got WAP, I'm good. Like you gonna come to me because the men are low vibration." But for men, real men that's working on a higher vibration, that is not their concern. Is some WAP because they know that a truly healthy, high vibrational yoni, it has an energy in it, okay, that actually will energize the man, okay. I don't know if y'all ever had any yoni that when you interact and have intercourse, that it actually energizes you, okay. That the yoni yoni has a vibration that is high and bright. It create like you become more creative. You become a more creative thinking. Um, you are more in tune with things. Okay. Um, those are the things that happen when you have a high vibration yoni. When you have a low vibration yoni, you get a headache. You got a headache. You get is it has effect on the it can even have an effect on the libido. Like a woman when they have a high vibration yoni, um, these things interact with your libido. They interact with your DNA. Okay, you understand that the interaction between man and woman creates a very high potent energy, and so a lot of like and for men, like I said, for high, like if you're trying to do sex, if you're trying to do sex magic, all right, you're gonna need a high vibrational yoni because if you're trying to do sex magic with a low vibrational yoni, you're not gonna be able to manifest it. The energy is not going to be resonating at the level that it's going to be carried on. So you got to understand, the higher the more it's into what you call like the spiritual realm, okay? And it has more impact in the spiritual realm when you have a higher vibration. And you will attract high spiritual beings that bring you fortune, okay, and bring you more positive aspect on life when you're dealing with a high vibrational yoni. So you got to look at that. When you vetting a woman, you have to look at how she carry herself, and a man. You got to look at what a man eats, what a man think, how he move, because that vibration will be trapped in your yoni. And then you going to pass off that same yoni to another bruh, and you going to bring him down. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know any better. And all you think is, hey, I keep it smelling good, and I got some good, it's wet. And so I'm good. But if you try, like I said, if you're doing, yes, and that's what I was saying, peace, Moon Pie Mars, women must do yoni steam. And that's what I'm saying. High vibrational women that's thinking in their higher self, women that are being more conscious have resonated to things like that. So women do yoni steam, do the yoni pearls. You see what I'm saying? Women do yoni pearls because they got to cleanse that area out. You see, because sometimes they may have run into a low vibrational brother that they might have dealt with, and they need to cleanse that out. And them realizing that, because they can tell by how, their yoni is resonating. A woman who's in tune can tell that there's something not quite right with that. Okay, instead of them using stuff to cover it up, okay, they actually go internally and clean it out. So, and like I said, I don't know the exact herbs. I'm gonna ask my goddess, my queen, what those are that they use or what she used. But I mean, definitely, when you do a steam, yoni steam, they can tell right then and there that there's been a change. Their yoni has went up. They got to vibrate. It may tingle. There's certain things that happen that that it's working. Okay, and that creates a high vibration. This high vibration is your protection against low vibrational parasites. Okay, low vibrational parasites won't tend to gravitate toward high vibrational because, like we learned, vibration can be used to cure illness. Like they say that a cold, a virus, like when you have a flu virus, it resonates at a certain frequency. And so it's been known that if you take and you use a device, I can't remember what this device is, but they hook it up to your body, and it's supposed to change the vibration, and that vibration basically shatters or breaks up the virus. Okay, so I mean, like, what is a virus? I mean, a virus is some kind of spiritual entity that tries to set up in your body. Okay, I say that because of vibration. So if if your yoni is low or high, I should say, if your yoni is high, it can destroy and break up those low vibrational things, entities. And that's why, if you notice, a high vibrational woman, she won't deal with the riffraff. She won't deal with a lot of the men that are she understands her body. So, it's like, oh, okay, so another thing too. Let me say this before I get out. Because we talked about the spirit, we talked about Yemoja, Yemiya, and Heteru, and all these things. The importance of doing ritual to these orishas, to meditate on those orishas, because they, like I said, these orishas in their positive form embody the essence of what women are on. Okay, and when they're vibrating at that level, when they do have sex, it becomes a healing process, because sex is used also not just to procreate, but it's also used to regenerate the body, especially for a woman. To regenerate. A man, when we do tantra, like when a man does tantras, like see, it's for example, it's really hard to do tantra with low vibrational vagina. Okay. It's hard to do because the woman mindset on the task is not resonating. She's not on that level. Like mentally either. Like mentally, she's not dealing with the tantra or the sex magic. And hey, I mean, I'm just saying though that if you're doing sex magic, if for those who I don't know if y'all really know about sex magic, you know what I'm saying, but one form of sex magic is to take the ability to use the sexual energy. Yes, doing breathing exercises help the vibration. Exactly. Doing breathing exercises can definitely raise your vibration. Period. Exactly. And so that's another thing. I mean, when you see a woman who's really not into breathing, or I mean, like you notice that a lot of people breathe very shallow. So they breathe like they breathe fast. And if you know, like if you look at any of the yogis or any people who go into meditation, it's like they're not even breathing at all. They get to a point where they're doing deep breath or deep breathing to the point where they're hardly breathing. Okay. But like just doing those breathing techniques and burning, burning like either fast or slow. I mean, there are techniques that are used to like burn up certain stuff out of the body, to burn up negative energy out the body. So you may do fast, quick breathing for a moment. But like doing your breathing, especially in meditation, when you begin to um, slow your breathing down, you begin to go into a higher vibration. I know that sounds crazy because vibration seems like the higher in the spirit, the faster it moves. But when you are, meditating and going into a slow breathing pattern, you begin to go into that other realm. Okay. And then that realm, you can do a lot of spiritual work in that realm. But it all deals with the breathing because the breathing begins to slow down. But yes, for sure, I'm glad the brother brought that up, that the breathing techniques are very important. So that's another key raising your vibration of your chakras. And you understand that each chakra have each its own vibration. It's got its own position that you may sit in to activate it. But once it's activated, you can you'll be able to see that. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm tripping, man. What's going on? What's going on, King? I'm tripping. I don't know why I wasn't reading that like I was supposed to. I don't know why. But definitely, man, definitely. My brother King on the line. Uh, this is my brother, my partner in crime, my partner in law, my partner in all, in all Moorish affairs. He know what's going on. He's also got his he's got his more on what is it? The Moorish uh, tribal, the Moorish Universal Society of Tribes. Y'all check that out. That's the other aspect of the Moors and the Moorish Temple of New Kemet. That's the other side. So you know, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you up, bro, because you be going to bed. And hey, and that's another thing too. Getting good rest and whatnot is a proper way to also help raise up the vibration because the body does begin to break down, without rest. But, you know, like I said, the thing about tonight is that, men, we've been dealing with, we deal with, we're not looking at women from the proper perspective. Because at the end of the day, what most men are looking at, most men, are sexually charged and they're looking for, sex with their partner or with this woman. Eventually at some point they're looking at doing that. And, you know, they're looking at the woman based on her physical attributes solely. I mean, we all know that you got to be attracted to a woman or a man. These are the first initial things that attract you. But, if you really on your P's and Q's, you're going to be able to pick up on a woman and having low vibration Yoni. You see what I'm saying? So, man, that's really the basic, man. I don't know what I was thinking about, man. I just really think that we have to look at, we really got to deal with women from a more spiritual perspective. And I don't mean just because if they into church or whatever what have you. I'm saying like to their behavior, the way they move, the characteristics, okay? Because like I said, when you get some high vibrational Yoni, that is what, those things make men great. Okay? Because they will activate this, the Yoni can activate a man on a higher level of thinking. Okay? Like they always say, behind a great man is a great woman. Okay? And that's true because a woman is going to help you think clearer and better. But not just that they're going to help you think clearer and better, but when you're in the realm, when you're in that spiritual realm, in that spiritual realm of sex, that sexual energy, women bring balance and vice versa. Exactly, women bring balance to a man, but not just the balance, but they will also make a man great. I mean, vibrational vagina or yoni can create a man to, like it will spark the man and motivate. Like it, you ever had some that motivates you to do something? Not from a lower like, oh, it's so good, I just want to, but I mean like you actually are motivated to do things. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they can help you channel the energy as well. A woman who knows what they're doing will help you guide you and help you channel it. But it's like when you go into a yoni, okay, and I say a yoni because you know, hey, tell them peace, tell them peace. When you like when you go into a yoni, I'm talking about it's an energy. Like you can tell. Like if you on your P's and Q's, if you a high vibrational man, when you first initially go into the yoni, okay? When you initially go into that yoni, you can tell right then and there. And I don't mean the sensation, it's so wet. But I'm saying like you can tell that vibration is charging you. That vibration is charging your phallus. Okay? It's charging you. It's giving you energy. Okay? And with that, that's what comes with that whole with the tantra. Because now you are holding your seed. You're not allowing your seed to go in there. Okay? And you are now being charged up from that from the phallus throughout the body. Okay, a lot of times you're like, oh, it's energy, but really the woman is charging you and giving you energy as well. There's an exchange, but the yoni itself, once you tap into her high vibrational energy, okay, that charges you. So like if you're in some, if you got some Yoni that after every time you have sex or whatever, it's like you're drained. I mean, or you're foggy. You don't have. Uh, none of these things are being brought. Then you got some low vibrational Yoni. You got low vibrational Yoni. It's not doing anything for you positive outside of just having busting off one. You know what I mean? Like we bust one off, and that's from a low vibration. When we bust one off, I'm not sitting there, judging nobody because we all bust one off. You know what I mean? But I'm saying like before you bust one off, fellas, before you bust one off, you should at least regenerate that energy a few times before you go into like busting off one. What about brothers that indulge in the flicks? Now, see, I mean, like that's a low vibration. That's that tends to be a low vibration because a man, you're not like if you're dealing with like porn or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like you, most of the time you're using your own hand, and I mean, you pleasuring yourself. Now there are exercises that you can do to help your stamina and this and that nature. There are things you can do. You can regenerate and learn how to stop the flow, you know, and regenerate it while you are masturbating. I mean, let's just keep it real. If you masturbate, you can actually use that energy, like instead of busting it off, learn how to regenerate. You know, but see, and you can get something from that. But when you got a high vibrational yoni that you are interacting with, that's going to take whatever you're doing triple fold. And that's what I'm saying. So, like, when you're doing tantra and sex magic, the intent of sex magic is a lot of times is, for example, it could be you're trying to get further in your career or finish school or those type of things. When you go into having sex magic, you're creating that vision. You're creating that. You're using that energy to create that vision in order to propel that into the spiritual realm, to propel that into the subconscious, and in return, these things will actually start to happen in the physical realm. Okay, but just like a radio or like a transmitter, if you're trying to transmit something, the higher the power of that frequency, the further it can go. Okay, so if you look at a high vibrational yoni as an antenna, it can actually expand that frequency, that energy, that sexual energy, that sexual thought that you want carried on. It will send it out further. It will give it a stronger signal. So it's like if you got a college radio station, it might only go out so many miles, maybe 15, 20 miles out. But if you got a strong station with a strong antenna, it's going to carry out, it could go out hundreds of miles. And so when you doing this energy, when you doing this sex magic, you're trying to reach out as far as you can. You're trying to reach it out so that it can manifest. Okay, like I said, if you're doing it at a low vibration, it's not going to be heard. It's going to be difficult for you to manifest these things. You'll wonder why it's not working. A lot of times we're trying to practice our sex magic that are, like I said, low vibration. And so because of that, it's like a dud. It could be almost like low to none. No energy is being pumped out. You need two to tango, and your energy a lot of times to get that energy propelled out into the universe. So, you know, like I said, these are just things that we need to look at, man. I'm you know, I hope you know as people watch this later on, they'll be able to see why it's important for us to look at it from this perspective. You know, why is it important for us to look at sex from a vibrational perspective versus just the physical from the physical eye. You know, and you know, so you know, I give thanks for the understanding, and I give thanks to the Queen and for giving me that understanding. You know, so that's all I really got, man. Y'all, like I said, y'all subscribe, y'all check out the videos. I'm keep dropping them. And King, check out the last video I did, man. I did this video, man. So you know, appreciate everybody that jumped in and out of the blog. So that's all. So 2 time 99.